Alright, so I hope you can hear me. I hope this is working. Because it's been a while, hasn't it? I haven't uploaded a video for over a year now. I think the last video I uploaded was last year, September, so we're within a year that I haven't uploaded anything, and the reason is because one, I sold the webcam that I was using. I have another one now. It's the same one, but it's an upgrader. It's an upgrade version of the one I had before. Number two, I pretty much lost interest for pro wrestling. That's why after the last upload, I haven't been uploading anything. And number three, dealing with personal stuff, mainly my depression. I still have depression. It's so crazy right now. It's so much. It has really come to a point where I'm not even trying anything to fight it anymore or whatever. I really think I'm gonna have depression for the rest of my life. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm not really trying to fight it anymore. You know, because I've been having depression like so long, ever since a young age. It's only getting worse, especially when you get older, when you when you have responsibilities and you're dealing with a lot of more stress, so it kind of works within depression its favor, so it's getting really worse right now. So but hey, I'm still here, right? I guess that's what's important, right? So yeah, I took a break. I'm still on a break. This isn't an official return or anything like that. I just wanted to upload this video to let you know what's going on, just so that you can see that, well, I'm still alive. But yeah, I've stepped down, and I've also stepped down from social media. I haven't been in my Facebook for like, I think 5 months now. Instagram and Twitter, I haven't been on there for a month and a half now. I completely uninstalled my Instagram from my phone. I don't know when I will make a return, probably December or next year, or maybe not at all. It really depends. But I just stepped down from social media as a whole because just too much bullshit on social media going on, man. Like really, it's really crazy, especially on Twitter. And with me having depression, being on social media every day can really it's only gonna make it worse. So I've been trying to be on social media lesser and lesser, to where it's now at a point where I'm completely not even logged in any of my social accounts. So I stepped down. Just too much bullshit. It's really crazy right now on social media, especially with these modern day feminists, these third wave feminists, or these feminazis, if you will, with their man-hating wave they have, or movement that's going on. Haven't you noticed, like, especially on Twitter, so much man-hating going on? It's literally a whole culture of man-haters. Like, I feel really sad for these people, like how that something can influence you to a point, or brainwash you, influence you and brainwash you to a point where you completely lose it, where you're so completely out of touch, and that's another reason why I basically stepped down from social media. Just way too much bullshit. It's just crazy out there, especially on Twitter. When you go in a comment section to see the comments of certain people, when it's either something political or something that has to do with a lot of these rape allegations nowadays, to assault and such. You read these comments from both men and women. You really see how completely out of touch people can be. This shit is really crazy. In my opinion, they're all fucked up, all brainwashed, all a bunch of sheep. I will still keep on calling people shit, because that's what they are. They are so easily fucking influenced. I don't know how something can influence you so much to a point where your doesn't function well, where you just don't realize or see that, oh no, that's fucked up, I can't do that. Like, I feel really sad for these people, but so yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if I'll make a return. And also, to be really honest with you, as far as pro wrestling goes, I haven't watched any wrestling ever since my last upload. So I haven't watched nothing that has to do with wrestling for a whole year. I haven't watched any Ring of Honor, I haven't watched any Impact. Haven't watched any New Japan, haven't watched any indie show, nothing. Except I have watched, I have seen this year's Slammiversary. I have seen that one though. I believe I also tweeted about it when I was still on Twitter. I did tweet about it, how good of a show it was. I even gave it a high number, if I'm not mistaken, because it was indeed a good show. I really enjoyed it. But any other than that, I haven't seen any wrestling. I don't know what has been going on. I do know, of course, I am aware of the wrestlers that are currently in Impact Wrestling. But as far as storyline goes and whatnot, I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I have seen Bound for Glory. I did watch it last night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what I thought of all the matches. So this isn't really a review or anything like that. I'm just gonna go real quickly. Like, this match I liked it, the second match I liked it, and then I'm gonna give you my overall thoughts, tell you if it's good, and give it a number. So the first match was Rich Swann teaming up with Willie Mack. You have no idea how happy I am to finally see Willie Mack in an Impact ring. I don't think you people understand how much and how long I have been rooting for this guy to do a show in Impact, and here he is right now, Bound for Glory, making his debut. Of course, the whole relationship between Impact and Lucha Underground has made it possible, but still, it really put a smile on my face to see Willie Mack in an Impact ring. And when you team him up with Rich Swann, yeah, you're gonna see wonderful things. So they fought against Ethan Page. I know who Ethan Page is. The thing is, I've never really seen any of his matches, so I don't really know how good this guy is or whatever. So, but it was Ethan Page teaming up against Matt Sydal, was it? So this match was a solid match. Like I said, when you have Willie Mack and Rich Swann, who pretty much Willie Mack is also a high flyer, a technical wrestler and such. When you have these two teaming up together, you're bound to see some really amazing moves, and that's what they did in this match. So this match was a good match. It was solid. And then you had Eli Drake against, I believe he had a surprise opponent, and his surprise opponent, this has got to be Impact Wrestling their worst debut or worst surprise of a debut ever. Like, literally, I don't think anything else. Like, even if they were to have Alberto, I even forgot this guy's name. That's how long I haven't watched wrestling. Alberto El Patron, or even if he made a return, even he would have been better than this surprise guy. James Ellsworth, like, really, like, seriously, like, really, what the fuck were they thinking with this? And surprisingly enough, and actually it's not even a surprise, the crowd were literally booing the fuck out of him. They were even saying, fuck Eli's word. They were literally chanting, fuck you. Like, this is literally, and I totally agree with them. Like, holy shit, how the fuck do you make this mistake? James Ellsworth, like, seriously, out of all the people you could have brought in for this surprise, it was James Ellsworth. Like, what made these people in Impact, whoever it is that settled this whole, that did the whole booking, what made them think that people would like James Ellsworth, like they would pop for James Ellsworth? Like, seriously, sorry, but this is the biggest fail ever in Impact history, ever, and the crowd made sure of that too. So really big props for the crowd who's saying fuck you to James Ellsworth, because this is really fucking shitty and fucked up. Going up, this is an insult to Eli Drake. Seriously, it really is. Biggest insult to the company, biggest insult to us, the fans, biggest insult to Eli Drake. Seriously, Eli Drake has so much potential, and this may be because I haven't watched Impact for a long while, but it almost feels like he literally lost all his potential. You know, with someone that has so much potential, someone like Eli Drake, you would want to make sure that the world champion stays a little longer on him. And when he was champion, I didn't feel like they really kept it long enough on him. I mean, you look at Bobby Roode, he held it long enough. Even Austin Aries back in the days, and a few of the other champions. Hell, they even had what's this guy named Magnus even Magnus was a longer champion than Eli Drake, and Eli Drake is way better, like 10 times better than Magnus, let's be fucking honest here. So I didn't really feel like they actually gave him, but whatever, at least he was champion, at least he showed us that he is material champion. So to have James Ellsworth come out to wrestle him is a really big insult. I will never forgive Impact Wrestling for this. This is oh, I'm gonna have nightmares. Like, this is definitely the worst fail ever. Epic fail, seriously. So James Ellsworth, obviously Eli Drake kicked his ass, but after that you had Eli Drake grab the mic saying how he wants someone serious, how he wants champion material, how he wants Hall of Fame material, and then Abyss came out. Abyss did his thing. Also, congratulations to Abyss for being the only original still left in Impact. So to me, this feels like his nominee, his inductee was a more how should I say it, more deserving than any of the other inductees. Of course, Gil came too because she stayed a long while in Impact as well. So these two, but of course the others one. But this meant a little more for Abyss because he's literally the only original left. So Abyss did his thing. He gave him a show. There was a table shot. So yeah, I don't really have anything to say other than the whole James Ellsworth coming out thing being the biggest fail of Impact Wrestling history ever. Ever. Seriously, what were they thinking? And then we had a third match, Tessa versus Taya. The ladies really put in the effort in this match. I really enjoyed the match. It was a really good match. As I said, I haven't watched Impact for a year, so story-wise, I have no idea what has been going on, what has led to these two having a match or whatnot. I know that Tessa is a really good wrestler. She showed that in the ring. Taya, obviously, I know Taya for so long. But Taya did a really awesome moonsault. I thought that moonsault, excuse me. I think I'm having a cold or a fever or whatever. Taya did a really nice moonsault. That moonsault was so fucking clean. And so fucking the landing of it, everything, the way she made that arch and that curve to go into the to take the fall was really nice. And probably the cleanest moonsault I've ever seen a female wrestler do. That was really nice. But Tessa won the match. Then we had Moose teaming up with Cross against Eddie Edwards. It was actually Moose versus Eddie Edwards first. Then things got out of hand, and then you had Killer Cross coming in, ruining everything, and then you had Tommy Dreamer coming out, so it became a tag team match. I am familiar with Killer Cross, but same thing as him, I've never really seen any of his matches. I believe he is somewhat big of a guy, of a name, but I've never seen any of his matches to really know if the guy is actually good in ring or if he's just all looks. But it's always great to see Tommy Dreamer, you know. So yeah, this match was wild. I really don't know what to say about this match. Guess it was entertaining somewhat. But again, it's always great to see Tommy Dreamer. And then you had OVE against Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., and Brian Cage. This match was, I really enjoyed this match. This was a really good match. It was wild. Like, Sami Callihan is probably the second best thing that Impact has since Eric Young. Remember Eric Young? Eric Young was as crazy and lunatic, was as much crazy and a lunatic as Sami Callihan, but I believe Sami Callihan has a little more oomph in it. He's like he really goes all out. He's crazy. This dude he's a fucking beast. Okay, but Sami Callihan is the second best thing. since Eric Young. So, but this match was good. I enjoyed this match. Obviously, if you have Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. in the match, you're bound to see amazing things. Pentagon Jr. is such a great wrestler. This guy is so good in his wrestling, in ring, and his character. The way he carries his character, he does it so fucking well. Phoenix also a really great wrestler, you know. But it was entertaining. Brian Cage, yeah, he does what he does. You know, he's Brian Cage. And then we had the sixth match, LAX against the OGs, with an exposed ring. And again, once again, TNA always doing something different. Well, this isn't the first time we've seen an exposed match, but this was literally everything was exposed. There was no mat, nothing. We have seen the mat being exposed before when Bully Ray did it first. Against I believe it was a match between him, Bully Ray against, I think it was Sting. That was when the first time. That's when they first did the whole exposed thing. But this match, this ring was completely exposed. Like you literally see the planks and all of that, the wood and all of that. This match has probably got to be okay. I'm stuck between this match and the OVE match. I'm kind of in a dilemma to which one was actually more entertaining, but I'm gonna have to go with LAX and the OGs because these guys from LAX, Hernandez and Ortiz, they're so fucking good. Like, I can't think of any match they had that was bad. These guys go in there and they always deliver. So yeah, I don't know, but this match was really fucking good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Again, I don't know story wise what happened, so I can't really criticize or give an opinion. I can't really go into depth as far as story wise and go. And then we had a little segment with Ali and Su Yung. They really Impact really make a lot of effort with the decoration, especially with Halloween coming up and whatnot. Su Yung, I like this segment. The only thing I didn't like was the acting. I feel like the acting was really poor, but anything else was oh yeah, and the After Effects when Su Yung and Bonnie were having you had these electric bolts and whatnot. That was some really amateur stuff right there, because even I could have done that. I could have added that with Adobe After Effects, because that's what you use to do that. But anyways, I'll take it. At least they did something, but the acting was really poor. But anything else was really great. I love the whole blood slashing thing. That was awesome. Pretty sure you wouldn't see that on WWE. And I'll always say this, that Impact Wrestling is the only company that, as far as segments go and storytelling, the only company that does it right. Not even the WWE can top TNA, Impact Wrestling, their segments and their storytelling. Not even the Indies, not even New Japan. No company does it better than Impact Wrestling. And then you have the main event. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this match. I guess it was a good match. Like I said, I haven't been following up on TNA or none of the stories, Impact Wrestling or none of the stories, so I don't know what led to them having this feud and whatnot. So, but I guess the match was good or okay, whatever you want to call it. Can't really give an opinion, so don't take my criticism or my opinions that serious. It was just really quick, you know. But oh yeah, another thing that surprised me, this is a really big bonus, and you all know how I feel about this because I keep on complaining about this. If you're gonna have the wrestlers cuss a lot, don't censor it. And they did not censor anything on last night's show, so that is a really big bonus. And because of that big bonus, I'm gonna give the show an 8 because my original rating is a 7. But because of them not censoring the cuss words, the swearing, I'm gonna give it an 8. because I really loved hearing all of the motherfucking, the fuck you, the bitch, all of it. So a really good TN, a really good Impact, really good. I wish they would do that on every show, even the house show. You know, how much do you have to lose? You know, Impact Wrestling is for the mature audience. Anyways, this isn't the WWE where you have a bunch of little kids, you know. So yeah, but that's all I have to say. Like I said, I don't know when I will make a return. Maybe next year, maybe not. It all depends on how well things are going with me. If things are getting better with me, then I'll probably put in the effort, put in time again to do all this pro wrestling stuff and whatnot. But I'm really just taking things slow and trying to work on myself and better myself and whatnot. And I also have so much shit to do nowadays, especially as far as my job goes, my career path and whatnot. You all know I'm in the IT, you know, and I keep on learning so much, and with the more you learn, the more you have to do. You know, I have a whole server right here that there's so much to do with this server. I even plan on going into programming next year, so I can start making websites and apps and all that shit. So much I can do, so much, and that's the fun thing when you're in the IT field. You have so many paths you can take. There's so much to do, and there's always a job available in that career path. So, but that's all I have to say. I hope you all understand. But don't worry, I will be back. You all know I will be back because I'm that motherfucker. But see you around.